What's up? Here we go. 1993 Jeep Cherokee. Bought it about 6 years ago. Drove to California here, and that's where I live now. Didn't look quite like this when I got it. This isn't gonna work because I'm running out of battery. There's where I live. Anyways, I was gonna do a little walk around. Maybe I'll do a quick one here. 93 Cherokee, straight six, 240 something thousand miles on it. Just redid the valve cover, put one of those Felpros in there. This bumper I got from a guy in Georgia. One of my second summers back after I moved here. Custom made it. It's not the best work, but it definitely has held up quite well over the years. This is an xbull 13,000 pound winch that I got off Amazon. Actually, my lovely fiance got it for me off Amazon a few years back, and that's really been good. I broke the synthetic line on it, and they even contacted them and they sent me another one, and at that a longer 100-foot line when the original line wasn't that long, but it's worked really well. Pretty decent price on that. I just recently got the new wheels and tires, so these are procomp 17 by 9s. Bunch of snow in them because I've been out here messing around. We got a big storm here, and now it's been dry for a week, but it's really good. Procomp Steely rock crawler wheels, 17 by 9s. I went to a 17-inch wheel, still on a 5 by 4.5 bolt pattern, so they bolt right up. And this is a Procomp MT2 35 by 1250 R17. Extreme MT2s. These have been really good. About 15 PSI in them right now, cruising around here in the snow. Apparently you should go a lot lower in the snow, but if I leave it at 15, then I can drive the road a few miles back home, and that's just fine. But what else? I've done a lot of work to it. Oh, here's the front. Hopefully you can see all this. The Dana 30 and the Chrysler 8 1/4 in the rear both got 488s, and the rear of the Chrysler 8 1/4 we put an Aussie locker into. The front axle just got the 488 seal Dana 30 and the Rusty's diff cover, front and rear on the Rusty's diff cover. The steering is the Rusty's steering. It's not quite a 1-ton, but it does just fine for me so far. Got a steering stabilizer. I think it's a Rubicon Express steering stabilizer, just to replace my old one. They got the core 4x4 upper and lower control arms adjustable, as well as the track bar and the track bar bracket. I really want to do the over the axle track bar though. With this new steering setup, and I may be going to a 1-ton steering, it would be really nice to get rid of some of that bump steer that I have when I'm driving on the road. If I had a track bar that just mounted up above the axle right here, that would be cool. Springs are Rubicon Express 4.5-inch springs. Maybe I'll come to the other side, or it might be a bit more sunny. Rubicon Express 4.5-inch springs, Bilstein 5100 shocks. There's also an inch and a half kind of insulator here, because when I put the lift on, it's a 3.5-inch Rubicon Express leaf spring here in the rear with like a 1.5-inch shackle. So it should have been around 5.5 inches, but the front seemed a little low, and I put it all together originally, so I got put these spacers in there just to give it a little more height. Daystar bump stops, I still need to figure something out. You can see I got a hockey puck in there for now, but I really need to get those bump stops dialed in. It's gonna be a better shot of these adjustable control arms. Rubicon Express, or no, sorry, these are actually rough country brake lines, extended. What else is going on under here? Wrapped the muffler with some muffler stuff. I had issues with that for quite a while. It's got a Rusty's trail bumper in the rear with the steel armor on both sides. Those are pretty nice, just go right in with the rivets. I got the one with the receiver too. It's pretty cool. You still got spots for D-rings, but yeah, I bashed this side in right there. So I had planned on these anyways, but I was still able to mount these up, and you can't hardly even tell from the outside that I bashed it up before. I got Bilsteins in the rear, 5100s in the rear. Said the leaf springs are 3.5 inch Rubicon Express. I've got extended brake line, extended rear brake line right here. I still need to figure something out with the emergency brake. Adams drive shaft here. That's a new double cardan drive shaft to go with the Slippy Up Eliminator that we put on the transfer case there a few months back. It's been working just fine, really well actually. No vibrations going down the road. Like I said, my biggest deal is bump steer driving down the road, but it is leaking a little bit. I don't know if I didn't do the best seal job or what, so I'm gonna have to address that pretty soon. I still need to cut off my bolts on the leaf springs back there. I see they're plenty long, but I think for now that's about it. Seems like a lot, but it said new valve cover on the engine, but yeah, 1993 Jeep Cherokee. I've had it for 6 years now. I'll find a picture and I'll put it in this video of it when I got it. But it's come a long way. I've been enjoying some snow wheeling lately this season, because this is December 1st actually right now, 2020, and we got these 2 storms, and now it doesn't look like it's gonna storm for another minute or two. So that was the quick walk around of my 1993 Jeep Cherokee. Oh, the roof rack. I got the Safari roof rack from a fellow off the internet for a few $100 years back, and the CB mount I got from JCR Off-Road. Got from JCR Off-Road. If I would do it again, they make one that mounts back here. That way it would keep this off the side of the trail and out here, so this thing's not getting quite as banged up. Gets beat pretty good on trees, but yep, CB's inside. I'd show you inside, but it's all dirty. It's a bunch of, ain't really nothing special. Water bottle. Radio comes on sometimes it doesn't. Trash can in the back because I took the trash out before I came here. I'm wrapping it up. Peace.